Malaysian University English Test, Listening. There are 5 parts to the test. You will listen to each part twice. As you listen, indicate your answers. Please ask any questions now, because you must not speak during the test. Now open your question paper and look at Part 1. Part 1. Listen to a conversation between a tourist guide, Jenny, and a tourist, Karen. As you listen, choose the correct answer for questions 1 to 7. You now have 30 seconds to look at the questions. Now listen carefully and indicate your answers.
Hello. You must be Karen.
Hi. Yes, I'm Karen. I guess you must be Jenny, my tourist guide for today.
Yes. Come, let's take a slow walk to Central Market. This is the first stop on our walking tour of KL. As we walk there, let me tell you a little bit about the place we're visiting. Central Market is one of KL's most familiar landmarks and a popular tourist attraction. Built in 1928, it is a short walk away from Petaling Street, along Jalan Hangkastori. Also called Pasar Seni, it used to be a simple wet market, but in the early 1980s was revamped into a handicrafts outlet.
Why was the revamping done? Was there no longer a need for a wet market in the city?
The city planners decided to move the market elsewhere as the location of this market was very strategic, and it was felt that this building could be turned into something else. Central Market is located on the opposite bank of the Klang River, across from the Diabumi complex and the Central Post Office. It is an Art Deco-style building with local Baroque trimmings. Today, it has become the focus for the city's artistic community. Inside the building is a warren of boutiques, handicraft and souvenir stalls, with traders selling local merchandise such as authentic Malaysian batik prints, and more.
So basically it's a local handicrafts place?
Central Market is actually a Malaysian cultural landmark, and has been classified as a heritage site by the National Heritage Department. Similar to London's Covent Garden, or San Francisco's Fisherman's Wharf, the 120-year-old Central Market has undergone several renovations over the years to attract younger generations, and to foster greater appreciation for racial tolerance and integration.
I guess it must be centrally located if it's named Central Market.
Yes, you guessed right. It is strategically located close to major public transportation links, making it easy to access from all major KL destinations. The second floor has several restaurants and a food court serving Asian cuisine.
So, apart from handicrafts, there are also restaurants?
Yes. But it's more than just a handicraft center, or a place for food. Central Market hosts cultural celebrations too. There is a variety of vendors that bring out their best wares during the country's colorful and exciting annual festivals, such as Hari Raya, Chinese New Year and Deepavali. For example, during the Hari Raya festival, vendors will sell an assortment of sweet cakes and tidbits. On Deepavali, the market has a colorful collection of saris and other Indian merchandise on display, while Chinese New Year sees the bazaar filled with Chinese treats as well as traditional Chinese costumes for sale. For the rest of the year, Central Market supports local contemporary arts by hosting art exhibitions.
What are the prices like? If it's a tourist attraction, then prices could be higher here than in other places, right?
Oh no. The merchandise here are cheap, and traditional goods such as batik, embroidery, carvings, souvenirs, and sculptures are on offer. You can say that it is like New York's Soho flea market. The Batik Emporium houses well-known batik designer labels, while outside, local artists painting renderings of the busy street, or impromptu song and dance performance take place.
Are the stalls divided into zones?
Yes, they are divided into different zones. Vendors' stall zones are distinctive by race. The purpose of this zoning practice is to let visitors get an insight into the cultural differences of the various races in Malaysia. There is even a Malacca Jongka Street, an area of Central Market that looks like a typical Peranakan-style house, with furnishings and fixtures on sale.
I see. Then it will be quite easy to find souvenirs here for my family and friends back home.
Well, here we are. Let's go in here through the main entrance.
Now you will listen to the recording again. That is the end of part 1, now turn to part 2.